Hi, boys and girls. This is Ms. Pickowitz with your reading lesson, ELA lesson. For Tuesday, we have been working for the last 4 weeks on talking about our different rotations that we'll have when we're in the classroom. We'll have read to self, read to someone, word work, and we'll have work on writing. We've been discussing all of the rules. And if you've been paying attention, most of the stations have very similar rules. In all the stations, we get to work right away. In all of the stations, we're working the whole time, or reading if you're in read to self. In all of the stations, we're staying in one spot. In all of the stations, we're not playing. And in all of the stations, except for read to self, you're using a quiet voice or a whisper voice. Read to self, you use no voice. So in our different stations, read to self, read to someone, word work, and work on writing, we behave the same way. We just will be doing something a little bit different in each one. So we're going to practice read to self. Remember, you're reading the whole time. You're not looking around the room. You're not talking to an adult. You're staying in one spot. And if you finish the book you're looking at and you don't have another one with you, you look at your book again. You don't get up to get another one. You stay in one spot until we're done practicing. And then, remember, if you cannot read the words, it's okay. You can look at the pictures. The pictures can help tell the story just like the words can. So let's get started. 3 minutes, read to self. Good job. Good job practicing read to self. You're going to be read to self experts when we come back into the classroom. So let's switch gears a little bit. And now I'm going to read to you. So last week we were talking about writing, and we were being authors ourselves. We read a story, My Lucky Day, and then we finished the story called No Lucky Day. In My Lucky Day, the author wrote the story. She made us laugh. She wrote funny parts to the story. She had a purpose of the story. And the purpose of her story was to entertain. She wanted people to laugh. She wanted to entertain people. This week's story, the purpose is to teach, which is why you were an expert yesterday on an animal you already knew about. So this week in Dinosaurs, the author wants to teach us a little bit about dinosaurs. And authors have different reasons when they write. Sometimes they write to entertain. Sometimes they write to teach. And there's other lessons you'll learn about later for why authors write stories. But we're going to focus on right now stories that entertain and stories that teach. And this is a story that teaches. So yesterday you had to watch this because I was waiting for it to come in the mail. Guess what? It's here. So now I get to read it to you. And at the end of the story, your assignment is going to be to draw a way that the dinosaurs were either the same or different. And there's lots of ways. So you'll be a super good listener and you can decide and think while I'm reading of what you would want to draw. And remember, you're going to try to write first. You try to write. And then if you can't write after you've tried, you put some letters down, you try to sound out some of the words, then your adult can write down what it is that you've drawn about. But you always have to try to write it first. So let's go ahead and get started. Dinosaurs. The author and the illustrator is the same person, so he did all the work. He wrote all the words that became the story as the author, and he drew all the pictures in the story as the illustrator. On this first page, he has some pictures of dinosaurs for us and their names. So this one is the Triceratops because it has 3 horns on its head. You see 2 tall ones and a little one. This one is called the Spinosaurus. It's got a big sail, like you see on a sailboat, on its back. This one is a Kentrosaurus. Has a bunch of skinny little spikes on his back. And everybody knows this one's the most famous dinosaur in the world. It's Tyrannosaurus Rex, which everybody calls him the T-Rex. A long time ago, there were dinosaurs. There are dinosaurs with horns. And dinosaurs with spikes. See all his spikes? There were dinosaurs with clubs on their tails. And dinosaurs with armored plates. Looks kind of like the guy I showed you in the science video yesterday for Ruff. There were dinosaurs with sails on their back. And dinosaurs with hard, bony heads. Button their heads together. There were dinosaurs with long, sharp claws and long, sharp teeth. Ooh, it's the famous Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look at those teeth. Look at those claws. And dinosaurs with long, long necks and long, long tails. You see? There were big dinosaurs. Just that word in the page. And small dinosaurs. There were fierce dinosaurs. And scared dinosaurs. There were hungry dinosaurs. He was eating a plant. And very tired, very, very sleepy dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, dinosaurs, a long time ago. So this one is the Stegosaurus. That one is Ankylosaurus. That one is a Pachycephalosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus. And that one is a Diplodocus. And the tiny, tiny one is a Compsognathus. You, Miss Piglet, needs help reading these names. And that's the end. So your writing assignment is to draw a picture of one way the dinosaurs were either different or the same, and then to try to write about what it is that you drew. Remember, we are writing this week. We're being authors to teach. So have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.